Talk Steel Luke here, and in today's video I'm going to give you a review of Auto Finesse's new DPX dual action polisher. So a few weeks ago Auto Finesse teased this on their Instagram page, and immediately I got very excited because, as you can see right behind me here, I've got lots and lots of Auto Finesse stuff. And yeah, I have just stuck that there for the camera. I'm sure there's more stuff down here in the boxes. Point being, I like their stuff, I've used a lot of their stuff, and they've all ranged from good to great products. So yeah, I was very excited when they posted this, and because this is their first venture into power tools, and as you can see, the ergonomics of this thing does borrow a fair bit from a repairs machine, but that's only a good thing. You know, repairs have become kind of like the industry standard at the moment, so you know, I tried and tested the formula. This does feel really, really nice in the hand, and it's really well weighted. It comes in at 2.3 kilograms. It's got a 5-inch backing plate, which is the most common size for backing plates in the industry, and also has a 15mm throw. And if you're unsure what the throw is, that's kind of how much it oscillates up and down, which is the perfect throw, I think, for this type of product. Kind of thinking the price point, customer base it's focused at. I'm willing to bet a lot of people considering this maybe you've never used a dual action polisher before, so you might be a little bit scared of burning through the paint, and the 15mm throw basically doesn't put too much heat into the paint. It keeps it nice and cool, which means you're not going to burn through, you're not going to get holograms. I mean, I kept this on the paint in one spot just to see how much heat was building up, and it was only very lukewarm to the touch. I mean, sunlight hitting it would make the paint a lot hotter than what this was doing. So yeah, it was great in that sense. If you went for a bigger throw, like a 21mm, you would put more heat into the paint. And if you're inexperienced with these, you can risk damaging it in those circumstances. So here's what it performs like on the car. As you can see, after the clay bar, the car is very heavily swirled. The paint is 11 years old, and the last detail this car had was over 2 years ago, which is my first video ever, and it wasn't machine polished back then. In fact, this car's never been machine polished in its life. For this car, I used some Meguiar's Ultimate Compound and Ferecla's G3 compounding pad. Links to everything are in the description below. I spread the compound out over the paint before turning it up to a high speed. I then made a few passes over the bonnet, making sure to be thorough. Whilst using this, I found it not to be too deafening, and vibrations were well controlled. Overall, it was very balanced and was a pleasure to handle. I then buffed the polish off with an edgeless microfiber and inspected the work. I let these before and after shots speak for themselves, and if you wait around until the end of the video, I have the finished result of the car. I did the rest of the car in a similar fashion, and then applied some Auto Finesse Fusion Wax to give it that final layer of protection and enhancement. It's no secret that a lot of Auto Finesse customers are probably weekend warriors, drive-by detailers who love the car, who want to invest in premium products, Of course, Auto Finesse do cater towards professional detailers as well, but they don't make cheap products, and that's fine. They make good quality products, not cheap products. That did scare me at first because I was wondering what price this was going to come in at. I kind of thought it was going to be pushing the £300 mark. So I was quite relieved when it wasn't £300, it wasn't £200, it wasn't even £150. This polish actually comes in at £129, which really puts into the realms of being affordable for a decent amount of people who are really interested in taking care of their cars, because at £300 upwards, you're only catering to absolute professionals for that. One thing that's really good is it's got a 5-metre cable, which I don't know about you, I hate it when people get power tools with short cables, especially something that needs to be dragged around a car, and you don't want to be able to, dragging this over the paintwork, trying to stretch when you're on the roof or on a big SUV. The speed of this ranges from 1800 RPM all the way up to 5000, and it provides 700 watts of power. I found the motor to be pretty strong in most circumstances. It did get a little bit stressed, for lack of a better word, on a couple of the corners on the bonnet of the Alfa Romeo. Most dual action polishers, unless you're spending lots and lots of money, will fall short on that. On the highest setting though, it did carry on spinning and didn't stop. I can't really hold it against this machine itself, it's just the nature of DA polishers. A couple of ergonomic choices on this which I also like. It's like I said, the plastic's nice, high quality plastics. It feels very durable. Got nice soft rubber grips around here. It's comfortable for long periods of time. Just like a little Allen key in the side here. Just pull this out, and that's to undo the backing plate on the side. The motors are also, the brushes in the motors also easily accessed on the side, so very easy to swap them out. On the back here, I've got a little rotary dial going from speeds 1 to 6 to adjust how fast the polisher rotates. And one thing that is quite useful as well, it has a slow start, so basically when you push the power button, it doesn't power up straight away. It kind of works itself into motion, so you're not just flinging stuff off or going directly onto the paint. So it's a lot more controlled, and it's also got a nice soft stop as well, so once you've finished it'll take a few seconds to power down. But that's all nice and controlled, very very nice for that type of situation, that type of price point as well. Things I would like to see improved or added to this product, well, the product itself is pretty flawless for, I think, for the price point, ergonomics and all that. I'd just like to see a few more accessories with it, or Auto Finesse offer a bundle, maybe for an extra £20 or something that included a carry case, maybe included a couple of compounding pads and some samples of compounds or polish, or even a bottle of their triple. Just to get people started, because you are left with just the bare polisher when you buy this, which is not a complaint about this really, because for the price point it justifies not having those stuff with it for the performance you get. But I do know Auto Finesse customers like the style of their products. Auto Finesse makes some stylish, good looking products, and I think that's part of their brand appeal, is that you're buying into something not just that performs well, but something that looks nice. And if you're a driveway detailer, you're taking pride, taking care of your pride and joy of your car. And I kind of think that having something that's stylish when you're doing that kind of makes the experience on the weekends just a little bit more fun. And it would be nice to have a nice little carry bag to go with this, and you put your polishes in and stuff. But it's just a little minor thing, and I think I'd be willing to pay more money for that in the future with those accessories added. I would love to see in the future Auto Finesse add a 3-inch to the lineup, or even a battery powered 3-inch. That would be very very welcome, just to get to the smaller spots. I have heard rumours that they may be adding more stuff to the products range, but I don't think that's confirmed yet. But definitely be interested in that if that ever came out. So I'm definitely excited to try this out on the Mustang, because if the Alfa came up like that, I'm dying to see what that candy coat on the Mustang comes out like, and that'll be coming soon. Just a separate thing on the side though, I have some other stuff to do with the dual action polisher. I'd like some of your feedback as viewers. I'm going to stick a poll on my channel, so go onto my channel on the community tab, just answer the question on there and just tick which option suits you most. Basically I'm going through a few videos I want to either do, namely kind of to do with this very cheap one here which costs £60. So if you'd like to see a comparison of what more do you get for your money going for a £130 compared to a 60 watt, let me know. Or do you want to see a review of the cheapest DA polisher on Amazon? Just answer that question over there, and I'll do my best to make a video on that as soon as possible. Anyway, thank you for watching this review, and as always, if you want to see more stuff like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment in the section below. But once again, thank you for watching, see you soon, and take care.